Hey guys, welcome to Meow Club. I'm here with my main man Jeff.
Ooh.
Playing standard, new from Rivals of Ixalan. We've been opening packs, we've been pulling some crazy cards and upgrading our decks. Well, I have anyway. I don't think Jeff has yet.
Not made any yet.
But I will be playing Dimir, Pirate God.
Oh, that's great. There's a commander creature in the Artefacts of Rivals of Ixalan.
Is it the golem that fights?
Yeah. No. Awakened Amalgam's power and toughness equals the number of differently named lands you control.
Yeah. That card is trash.
What?
What are you playing?
I guess it is 4 mana. Blue-red, my least favourite colours.
Blue-red Artefacts.
Yeah, let's go that one.
9.
9. 17, which means I start. Apparently there's not any good tapping artifacts in Rivals of Ixalan.
I'll keep.
Sure, why not? Turn.
No. Oh yeah, this is like your storm deck, isn't it? Fuck. Okay.
Stormcrow, right?
Oh, I need to draw. Go.
Turn.
Charter course. Draw 2, discard 1.
Yeah.
I'll discard an island.
Okay.
So go.
Turn.
Drowned Catacomb. And I will play a treasure map.
Counter.
Fine. Go.
Turn.
I love it when you play fun and interactive decks.
Yeah, it's a lot more interesting when my decks respond to what your deck's doing.
Turn.
Turn. Do I or don't I use the mana? That's the question. I'll tap 5 for Scarab God. Okay, you can have that.
Go.
Turn.
Combat for 5. Play a Deadeye Plunderers. Go. The sun wasn't going down, it was just really cloudy, I guess. It's like
Yeah.
light again now.
Tap 3 and 1. For Vizier of Many Faces, copying the Deadeye Plunderers.
Okay.
And when it enters, untaps the Pantheon. I'll then tap the Pantheon and an island. For Quicksmith Spy, giving Paradox Engine the ability to tap and draw a card, which untaps the Pyramid of the Pantheon. I'll then tap to draw a card. Then play my land drop for turn. I'll then tap Pyramid of the Pantheon and 1 for Chandra.
No.
I'll +1 her to add 2 red to my mana pool.
Yeah.
Which untaps these. So I'll tap to draw a card. And since I've currently got 2 floating, I'll tap and use one of those floating to play the Oracle's Vault. Draw a card. Pyramid into the Oracle's Vault, leaving me with 2 floating, so I still had 1 left from Chandra. This is a huge turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
And with that 2 that's floating, I will tap my remaining 2 to play the Rebel, giving Oracle's Vault the ability to tap and deal 2 damage to a creature, and by playing it, it untaps everything. I will then tap the Oracle's Vault to deal 2 damage to the Plunderers. Tap the Paradox to draw a card. Tap the Pantheon to gain 3 mana, which I will use for a pull lock from tomorrow to draw 1 card and then discard a card. Untapping everything. I'll use the Oracle Vault to ping a second 2 damage onto the Plunderers to kill them.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Tap for 3 for a Skygate. Untap with 1 floating, which is blue by like I'll assume it's blue if nothing else, right? How many cards have I played this? All I know is I'm currently just hanging on loose threads because I have 1 floating from there, you know, in order for me to keep my combos up, right? Cool. Tap it, use the Oracle's Vault again. And I have 2 floating so I can cast that. Beautiful. And then I'll tap the Oracle's Vault for a 3rd time. Draw a card. with my 1 mana. Oh no, it's said to assume it's blue, which means I can't cast this.
Mm-hmm.
And all of my creatures enter this turn, so I can't attack. Your turn.
Okay, before my turn, I'll Fatal Push the Quicksmith Spy.
Oh, because you had it permanently leave battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Shapeshifter Cleric is a copy of Deadeye Plunderers, which means it is currently an 8/8.
Okay.
And I can pay 5 mana to make a treasure, which is a blue and a black, which I could make.
I'll play Treasure Map and pass.
Isn't that a horrible move for you? Because I've now hit infinite. Because I've got Oracle's Vault and the Pyramid on the board. So I can exile and cast for free.
Well, I don't really have anything better to do.
Fair enough. The old Paradox Engine can't tap at the moment. So, first thing first, I'll tap this to get a card in my graveyard, which I can cast for free this turn.
Doesn't it go to exile?
Yeah, into my exile, sorry. That's why I'm putting it here. Which can be cast for free this turn.
That's a Consulate Skygate.
Yeah, I'm going to create a separate exile for stuff I can cast this turn, because
Okay.
Shock I can't cast. I'll then tap the Pantheon to get 3 mana going. And then I will summon Skygate for free, so I've still got that 3 floating.
Mm-hmm.
Oracle's Vault again.
Do you want to use a dice for how much mana you've got floating?
Yeah.
And I'll do. Do you want to do one turn it's red and one time it's red and the other time it's blue?
Makes sense.
Okay, so that's blue at the moment.
And then going for Pyramid again to play a second
That's
Oracle's
blue.
Vault.
Oh, okay. So how much have you spent some of that mana now?
Yeah, I spent 4 of my total mana.
So
I don't know.
2 off this and 1 off the other one.
Sure.
Oh, no,
It'd be
yeah.
4 total, so I'd be on 1 on both because I had 6.
You had. Oh yeah.
I mean, I can't
Yeah.
cast Censor,
Okay.
but I cast the Oracle's Vault instead, which means I can get this all back. Oracle's Vault is again. Pyramid, using it to get 1 floating, and the other Oracle's Vault, which is going to be separate. You can play this card this turn, right? You can play that card,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine. You know that's how this is going to end already.
I don't know.
Because this one can tap to deal damage. The Oracle's Vault, which I'm using for the infinite combo, can make damage, so I just need to get another one up to fill its place. That's all I'm trying to do at the moment. Oh yeah, I have 3 Skygates on board.
Can't you cast that Oracle's Vault there?
Yes, I can. Anything that's in this pile I can cast this turn.
Okay.
And at this point I will be casting it. Even with my 3 floating mana. I still have to do stuff with Chandra at some point.
Do you have more mana now? Do you want 3 blue?
I'll be going for 3 more.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I'll use to use this vault.
Is that 4 then?
Here's
So
a
2
Paradox.
from each?
That one's just going into exile because I won't be casting Paradox this turn. Makes no sense to cast new Paradox.
Unless you just want to untap all your
Use
stuff.
the free vault, which is a Whirler Maker. I've got a small bit of floating mana still.
I'm going to scoop.
Okay, that's what I'd do.
I had a spell swindle, but you've got Censor till end of turn, so...
Beautiful. I mean, you'd still have to pay 1 for it. But I guess you needed the mana for that, right?
Okay, I had so many fucking dead cards.
The thing about this deck is it is so fun to play, up to a point where I don't have to do so many actions in a turn and monitor so much shit. It turns into Control Freak, right? My turn will never end. That's why this deck is so stupid. I'm surprised at how little I hit land. I could have been screwed over so hard that game. I mean, infinite decks are always the most fun decks, right? I mean, I managed to use half my deck. Quite literally half my deck. Which means most of my land is in this half of the deck. Oh yeah, there was a huge wad of land coming up, about 7 in a row. That would have shut me down.
Don't tell me that.
It would have shut me down for a short while, until I managed to work my way through the block of land. But that's why I save up a load of mana and use Pull from Tomorrow to get past it. The benefit of Pull from Tomorrow. It's like you only had one turn to deal with the solution and all you did was play a card on that turn. It's like, well, I know exactly how this ends now. You sideboarding.
Yeah. All my destroy creatures and stuff is useless.
What do you mean they're useless? My deck runs like really important creatures, right?
Yeah, but they're kind of useless if I can like screw over the things that make them good.
I mean, you did get to see the rare occurrence of my shapeshifter not turning into one of my creatures.
Yeah.
Because there's something better for it to become. Yeah, my starting hand had Oracle's Vault, Pyramid of the Pantheon, and Paradox Engine and 4 land. I think it was. And I was like, yeah, I'll take it. Either that or there's a Pull from Tomorrow in there.
I'll go first. So your lecture got cancelled today?
Yeah, it might have already been cancelled, but like I still went along there because I hadn't checked online, because usually they'll tell you online whether it was there. I went along and absolutely no one was in there. Yeah, I guess I'll keep. It's almost never that I actually am satisfied with the hand I take.
Oh, you don't want to cut, do you?
No, I'm not emo. But yeah, almost never do I actually keep a hand. And to be like, oh yeah, this is a good hand, I'll keep it, right? Most of my hands are just barely acceptable. But that's probably a good thing that I've got a standard kind of response to that my hand, right?
Yeah.
It's not through choice, it's through coincidence.
I find like mulligans are something you can only really learn from playing that deck a certain amount of times.
Or whether a hand is good or not to keep.
Yeah, I mean, you can have some idea, but like...
I mean, I've got the general principle, like, never accept a hand with 1 or 6 land.
Yeah.
Which is kind of bog
certain
standard.
decks, like, really want certain cards in the opening hand and really don't want others, so...
Yeah. It's like for this deck that I'm running here, I remember that one of the most important things to get in my opening hand is a Quicksmith. Doesn't necessarily mean I always follow that rule, but that's one of the most important things in this deck because it's what this deck does.
Fine, I'll keep and scry. Bottom.
After you.
Go. No. Kite Sail Freebooter.
I get the feeling I know which card you want.
Yeah, I'll take a Paradox Engine.
My Paradox Engine. Turn.
Combat. 1. Go.
Before turn, I tapped, put a counter.
Mm-hmm.
Turn.
One. Go.
Before turn, I put a counter.
Mm-hmm.
Have you missed any land drops?
No. Yeah, I missed the last turn. Yeah.
Turn.
Fuck my life. 1.
Block.
Yeah. Go.
Before turn, counter.
Yeah.
And I've played land this turn, so that's useless.
Mm-hmm.
Turn.
Come on, blue. Fuck my life. Go.
Spy. Taps to draw cards.
Mm-hmm.
Turn.
Fucking finally. Combat.
Block with the Sky Gate.
Mm-hmm. Charter course. Draw 2. End turn, go to discard.
Draw a card before turn.
Mm-hmm.
Tap 1 for Pyramid. Tap for 3, use 2 of it here. And that leaves me with 2 which I can use on the vault. I have no floating mana.
Okay.
Yeah, that's staying over there. tap 3 for a Whirlmaker. It's such a bad artifact.
It's good when you've got infinite mana and Paradox Engine.
I don't have enough mana to make it work though.
My turn.
Yep.
Yeah, boy. Okay. Go.
Card before turn. At this point I've got 3 oracles up. So first things first, oracles. I can cast that for free until the end of turn. And I will do so to make it copy the Quicksmith Spy, copying to use it on the Whirlmaker. So Whirlmaker and the Skygate to tap cards. I'll then tap the Whirlmaker for a card. Tap the Pyramid to fuel the Pyramid, so I've currently got 2 floating. I'll then tap 2 for Chandler. Resolves.
No, I'm going to counter it actually. Disallow.
Censor.
I'll pay the 1.
Tap 2 for another Skygate. Turn. Gotta love me some Skygates, right?
Go.
Tap the Skygate before turn.
Yep.
Cool. So first things first, Pyramid fuels Pyramid. You can move 2 floating. I'll then tap 2 for Quicksmith Rebel, giving the Skygate the ability to tap to deal damage. It deals 2 damage to the freebooter. Resolves.
I'll counter the triggered ability.
Oh.
The activated ability, sorry.
Cool. I'll tap 4 and play Vizier of Many Faces, copying Quicksmith Rebel on the Whirlmaker, so it can tap to draw a card or tap to deal damage.
Let's scoop.
I'm getting that Paradox Engine one way or another.
So.
Thank you. Well, that is nice to see this deck once in a while. Once in a while being an emphasis here. It's just a really exhausting deck to play and play against.
Yeah. Do you want some backers?
Yeah.